walking down the streets of Damascus. Looks like the snow that was predicted is here. Hopefully it won't be that bad in the mountains and we'll be able to head out without walking in snow up to our knees. Crossing Highway 58 on the AT, back into the wilderness. Sleeps here? Day 44. Man, I couldn't help myself. Had to take a zero in Damascus, Virginia. Man, it's such an iconic trail town and such a neat place. I had to just explore town. Man, as I was coming down the mountain there, I saw several groups of locals coming up on the trail, and every group that I met was just so welcoming and appreciative that I was going to enter their town, and they were telling me where to go, what to see. It was pretty cool. So definitely took a zero on day 44 to explore Damascus, Virginia. Man, I will say this, make sure you check out Mount Rogers Outfitter. Jeffrey, man, he's a wealth of knowledge. He's one of the most kindest, helpful individuals I think I've met. So you need to check out Mount Rogers Outfitters. Jeffrey, he'll take care of you, man. And neat places to eat. I was able to usher in a new restaurant there as I entered town, the Damascus Pizza Company. Good pizza, good food, and I think they're going to do a great job there, right there on Laurel Avenue, which is their main street. So check them out. Also ate at Mojo's, cool place, great food, and portions might not be hiker portions, but good food. So anyway, day 44 was really a good day exploring Damascus, Virginia. Day 45, man, it was a day of rest for me. I was able to attend worship service there at the First Baptist Church of Damascus. Great time. Man, we had a wonderful message on forgiveness with Joseph being the example. And I needed to hear that for sure. And forgiveness is something that only you can do, and it takes away your bitterness and gives you peace. Great word. Glad I was able to be there. Day 46. Just left Damascus. Walked down Main Street, which is Laurel Avenue, and came out of town following Highway 58. Then crossed it, went up into the wilderness there, up some steps. Man, I'm on my way. So here we come, Virginia. Man, I'm excited about it. It's gonna be a grind coming through Virginia, but man, I've seen some videos of Virginia and it is such a beautiful state. I don't think I'll be bored. Looking forward to it. So today is gonna be not a huge day. I only plan on doing about 16 miles or so, trying to make it to the Lost Mountain shelter area. A little mist this morning, I think, but I think it's going to clear out. So I'm really excited about clear. Clear is good. So it's going to be a great day hiking in the wilderness here, and look forward to you following along with me. Check this out. I've been in Damascus all weekend, and I have AT&T phone service, and there is no such thing as AT&T phone service in Damascus, the town. But when you go up in elevation outside of town, And you don't have to go very far, but just up in elevation, you do get a couple bars. So as I was leaving town, I said, man, I can't wait to get up there in elevation a little bit. I'm gonna flip on the phone cellular service and see if I got any voicemails. You know, I was thinking maybe I'll have one from my wife or children or something. I get up in elevation, flip on the cellular service. Sure enough, I got a voicemail. Well, it's not from who I expected. So it was from the place I stayed there in Damascus for the weekend, the Old Mill. Cool place. On the voicemail, asked me, did I know where I had placed the keys to the room, because the room key is an actual key. So the answer to that question is, yes, I do know where I placed the keys to the room. And they're right here. Isn't that crazy? Man. So my plan is, and what we worked out, is I'm going to make my way to the first town and mail them back to them. So they were very kind and understanding, but man, all my fault. Can't believe I did that. Let me mention quickly how wonderful the Old Mill was. Man, it was a really neat place to stay. They were very accommodating to us. There was only 3 of us there the whole weekend. Scars, RTK, and myself. Man, it was quiet, and wow, it was just a perfect spot for the weekend. Not sure, this might be Laurel Creek. Pretty cool. Trail talk today. So I've had several people ask about my cameras and equipment. So I'm just gonna do a little talk about my camera and what I use. So I'll start with, I initially brought 2 cameras along with me. First one was the GoPro 5. Love the little camera. It has been a good one. The neat thing about the 5 is that it does not have a weather case, which vastly improved the sound quality. So that came with me. And then my other camera was my iPhone. I have the iPhone 10, which I love. It's a neat piece of equipment. And those are the 2 pieces of equipment that I brought with me for photographs and video. Now what I determined was, when I went home for my grandson's birth, I decided to leave the GoPro home. So this is why. One, even though it took excellent photographs and video, I had a piece of equipment, my iPhone, that did the same, and it is added weight that I don't need. Plus, I was having to transfer all of the photographs on my GoPro over to my iPhone because that's where I was doing all of my editing. So it only made sense if I could get rid of the camera, a battery pack, 2 batteries and cables, it only made sense to leave that behind. So that's what I did. So the iPhone 10 is what I use. Has cameras on both sides of the phone, has video capability on both sides, reversible, great camera, and high quality. Can't say anything bad about it. The battery life on this phone is much better than previous versions, and gosh, it's a good phone. I use an Anker 26800 mAh battery pack. It has 3 ports that I can charge equipment with, has 2 ports that I can recharge it with to do it twice as fast as the normal charge. I have the 4-port Anker wall mount. It's a USB charger, and that's what I use to charge all of my equipment. So that's trail talk. Kind of cool that the Virginia Creeper Trail follows along with the AT for a while. Wow. Now this is a bridge. Wrapping up day 46. Man, it was a pretty tough climb out of Damascus, but not too bad. Made it to Lost Mountain Shelter. Man, pretty neat tent sites and hammock area right behind the shelter there. So it's been a good day hiking, and I appreciate you sticking with me. Till next time, keep hiking.